I'm Fletcher Rhoden, and this is Quotes and Quips. Today, words of wisdom from Dr. Benjamin Franklin. Quotes and Quips is brought to you by my website, FletcherRhoden.com. That's where you can find a link to my Amazon authors page. That's where you can download my books in their various formats, including audiobook, and a link to my Spotify artist page, where you can download all my music in its various subgenres. I've got new music for 2024. You can also download my music anywhere across the internet where you like to get your favorite music. But at my website, there's free music you can download only there. So check it out. Okay, so Dr. Benjamin Franklin, a founding father, but never a president, one of our, the first great American diplomat, the first great U.S. diplomat, and a great inventor, and of course, profound womanizer, and all-around colorful bloke, tells us, he's given us so many great quotes, but here's one of them. He that falls in love with himself has no rivals. Okay, well, there's not much flipping one can do about this. It's a very pithy quote. It speaks, of course, to vanity. So many people fall in love with themselves. They become enamored with themselves, especially now. Benjamin Franklin might have been looking into a crystal ball and seeing 2022, you know? The world we live in, the internet, the TikTok, the Insta, the everybody talking as if people want to hear what they have to say. This is a very nihilistic era. It's a very, it's vainglorious. And we here, especially in the United States, are very vain, very self-absorbed people. That's part of our culture, and it's become even more so. He who falls in love with himself has no rivals. So the main thing about that is not just be careful not to fall in love with yourself. It's the second half of the quote that really hits home. He who falls in love with himself has no rivals. And why? Because people can't stand anybody who's that much in love with themselves. Because if you think you're so great, you're probably not. And it's just people who are that vain are a drag. They're not fun. They never show care for other people. They never stop talking about anything other than themselves. They never say, how are you? They never show concern. They don't evince empathy because they probably don't have it. They probably don't even have sympathy. It's a very narcissistic kind of a worldview. It's not the narcissist. Don't mistake narcissism for nihilism. The narcissist does not love themselves, they hate themselves. The nihilist does not feel that way. But either way, what we're looking at is a lot of loving yourself. And as a result, people become isolated from others. Nobody wants to be around anybody who's so vain. And our world is encouraging that vanity because we're seeing ourselves on the internet. Hey, look at me, I got a show. I mean, I'm guilty of that too. But I've known myself a little too long to be in love with myself now. I know myself a little too well. We've broken up and now we're just sort of, hanging out. But for those of you who really just can't get enough of yourselves, I gotta warn you, you're going to be the only one. Take it from Dr. Benjamin Franklin, who said so many quotable things. That was just one of them. And we'll be back with more Benjamin Franklin on other editions of Quotes and Quips. I'm here Monday at noon every week on this YouTube channel. So check it out. Check out my website. And until next time, Bye, Mary.